Before Donald Trump served as the outspoken and divisive President of the United States, he was famous for being rich. Stay tuned to see his collection of million-dollar mansions. In true Trump fashion, the most expensive property in his collection is the Trump National Doral Golf Club in Miami, Florida. An avid golfer, Trump snatched up what was formerly Doral Golf Resort and Spa for $150 million in 2012. The property is 700 acres of land primed for a luxurious golf experience, and for a while it proved to be a good investment for the Trumps. Before the pandemic, the resort was bringing in over $70 million a year, according to official financial disclosures he made while still in office. Unfortunately for them, their success was short-lived. The effects of his controversial presidency and the global travel restrictions of the pandemic proved catastrophic for the hospitality and tourism market. Their profits fell by more than $33 million, which is an enormous drop of over 40% in revenue. The club has definitely gone through some ups and downs. However, 2016 brought a fresh start to the estate. The Trump National Doral Golf Club underwent a $250 million renovation. The makeover was unveiled by Trump's daughter, Ivanka Trump. The resort currently has 643 guest rooms and over 100,000 square feet of space for business meetings and events. In addition to lodging, there's a state-of-the-art clubhouse, numerous restaurants and lounges, a 50,000 square foot spa, tennis courts, and golf facilities. It's one of the largest hotels in Miami Port, and the most expensive living options include 27 premier suites and 2 presidential suites. There are also 48 spa suites, where guests can experience beauty and wellness treatments from their rooms. If you're in the mood for a celebration, you can have your pick of 5 glittering ballrooms. The grandest is, of course, the Donald J. Trump Grand Ballroom. It's over 24,000 square feet of pure wealth, with coiffured ceilings and crystal chandeliers. Outside, nestled in the grounds, is the Royal Palm Pool with 18 private cabanas, and we can't leave the golf club without talking about the green. The resort has 4 courses in total: the Red Tiger, the Golden Palm, the Silver Fox, and the Blue Monster, which is deceptively difficult according to players. The club used to host the World Golf Championships, and many celebrities including Tiger Woods were patrons. You know what they say, invest in what you love. That's why Trump owns multiple golf courses. In 2006, he bought a 1,400-acre plot of land called Belmedy, just north of Aberdeen, Scotland. The estate itself cost Trump $60 million to buy and a further $200 million to develop the golf course. Guests can stay in either the Superior Queen Double Room, the Superior Queen Twin Room, or the Grand Deluxe King Double Room. All come with fine linens, beautiful views, and ensuite Italian marble bathrooms with underfloor heating. For the colder months, the Trumps moved down to Florida. In 1985, after years of trying to buy it, Trump finally acquired Mar-a-Lago for $8 million. The price included the estate and all its contents. Ironically, one of the richest people in the world got a great discount on the place. According to Forbes, the estate is worth $160 million as of 2018. In the early 1990s, Mar-a-Lago was transformed into a members club. When Trump ran into financial troubles, he turned the mansion into a cash cow by opening it up to fee-paying members. The lavish restoration cost millions of dollars. It added 2 swimming pools, a beauty salon, spa, and a 20,000 square foot ballroom. The Louis XIV style space has $7 million in gilding, and each of the gold basins in the bathroom cost $100,000. For members, Mar-a-Lago offers access to 2 dining rooms, a beach club, pool, spa, and guest suites. Despite the luxury, we're not sure we'd want to stay there. In 2017, an Associated Press investigation found that Mar-a-Lago had 78 counts of health code violations. Yikes! The Trump family clearly loves Florida. Not only did they have 2 resort-level properties, but they also have a more subtle, family-style home in the Sunshine State. It was purchased from Donald's sister, retired Judge Marianne Trump Barry, for $18.3 million. He didn't buy the property directly. It's owned by a company related to Donald Trump and his family. His sons, Eric Trump and Donald Trump Jr., ran a limited liability company called 1125 South Ocean LLC. The company bought the house in 2018. The house is oceanfront, with beautiful picture windows that show sweeping views of the ocean. It's 8 beds and over 8.5 baths, with a total of 8,269 square feet. The house has a formal dining area, multiple sitting rooms, a grand entrance with a curved staircase, a large terrace, and an enormous balcony that looks out to the ocean. The furnishings are heavily made over from the traditional style it was outfitted with when the Trumps bought it. Although the place is beautiful and seemingly a perfect vacation home for the Trump family, the house was meant to be a money earner. It was almost immediately listed to rent for $100,000 a month on Trump International Realty. By 2019, the price was reduced to $65,000 due to lack of tenants. The house is currently listed for $59 million on Realtor.com. Before the fame of reality TV and politics, Donald Trump was just a husband and father looking for a house. Okay, that's not accurate. But in 1982, while married to Ivana Trump and father to Ivanka and Donald Jr., Trump bought a house in Greenwich, Connecticut for $4 million. It was a trophy home in one of America's wealthiest towns. The property was 6 acres of land with sweeping views of Long Island Sound. The house was decorated in rich gold. This is evident in the grand entrance with a double staircase and a hand-painted mural on the left wall. The house was built in the 1930s, and the layout adhered to the classic style with reception rooms, wood panelling, rich drapes, and antiques. The 8-bedroom waterfront estate also has 8 fireplaces, a 5-car garage, a plush movie theatre, a pool house, and an indoor swimming pool. Outside, the house boasts a tennis court, a swimming pool, a private dock, and a putting green. It even sits on its own peninsula, surrounded by peaceful waters. When Donald and Ivana eventually divorced, she got the mansion as part of the settlement and went on to sell it for $15 million in 1998. The current owners have been trying to sell it since 2014. We guess for some people, there is such a thing as too much gold leaf. As of 2020, the house is on sale for $32 million. In Trumpland, there is no such thing as too many golf courses. In 2002, Trump National Golf Club bought an estate in Bedminster for $35 million. It's located 40 miles west of New York City, and Trump immediately began renovating it into a luxury club and golf course. They managed to have it opened in time for the 4th of July in 2004. Bedminster offers a 36-hole golf course, a 16-acre practice facility, an indoor golf learning centre, and even equestrian facilities. But these perks don't come without a hefty price. As of 2016, the reported membership fee was $300,000. Paying your dues gets you the golf facilities, access to a heated swimming pool, 8 tennis courts, a basketball court, a state-of-the-art fitness centre, and a helipad for flying visits. For lodging, members can rent one of 5 luxury cottages or 11 suites during their stay. Here's hoping the food is better than Mar-a-Lago's. Although a renovation plan submitted in 2020 has started rumours that the house will be under new ownership, Ivanka Trump and her husband Jared Kushner were married on the property in 2009, and the renovations have started rumours that the couple will be moving there permanently. And what kind of real estate mogul would Trump be if he didn't have his own vineyard? From May 2011 into 2012, Donald paid $14.6 million to buy the land, equipment, and inventory for a 776-acre vineyard home in Charlottesville, Virginia. His purchases were complete when he bought the Albemarle house, completing his acquisition of the entire estate. In 2015, Trump opened the estate as a bed and breakfast. Today, the 26,000 square foot mansion is still full of historic details and boasts hand-painted plaster ceilings and wallpaper, antique mantels, and 150-year-old English oak. The sprawling acres of land have manicured English gardens, fishing ponds, and an outdoor pool and hot tub surrounded by lounge areas. And as an added bonus, it's the largest vineyard in Virginia. The hotel rooms show ornate provincial furniture, gilded mirrors, and views of the property. Not to mention enormous ensuite bathrooms with soaking tubs and gold and white tile flooring. The property is also home to a movie theatre, a billiards room, a fitness centre, a spa, and of course, a wine tasting room. The brochure makes it look like a fun vacation for the whole family. One of Trump's earlier attempted golf clubs is his Seven Springs Estate in Westchester, New York. He bought it in 1996 for $7.5 million and had dreams of turning it into a Trump-branded golf course. His dreams were crushed by protests, but rather than selling it and moving on, he kept the property as a retreat for him and his family. The property is 230 acres of land with a 5,000 square foot mansion at the centre. The house has 3 swimming pools, a carriage house, and 15 bedrooms. He could run a seriously swanky bed and breakfast out of the place if he wanted to. The manicured lawns would have made the perfect setting for Trump's golf course. Too bad the neighbours didn't want golf balls in their yards. Inside is a tribute to Trump's lavish style with marble floors, stone staircases, and high moulded ceilings. Not to mention gold accents throughout. It's full of modern amenities, but also in Trump fashion, the place is under investigation. Trump valued the property at $291 million, but failed to develop the estate, so he allegedly inflated the assets to help secure loans and other financial benefits. You'd think a billionaire wouldn't need to commit tax fraud to get a bank loan. So, we learn that Donald Trump really likes golf. Golf and gold. With a net worth of $3 billion, it's no wonder his hobbies lean towards the luxurious.